Hi everyone, so I just want to say welcome to part 8 of our Roblox Speed Simulator tutorial. I want to start this video off by saying I got a false warning off Roblox. So I don't know what to do. Obviously I can just get straight back in, which I'm going to do in a second. But I thought this is a little bit weird because, look, right, okay, read this. Our content monitors have determined that your behaviour at Roblox has been in violation of our terms of use. Reviews 11/8/2020, alright, which is the 8th of November, I think. Do not create games that offer Robux as a prize. Well, I haven't. I agree, reactivate my account. Look. So, obviously, I renamed my account as well. So, I'm now going to go and have a look at what the problem is. Obviously, it's going to take forever to load. But yeah, this video is going to be, making the shop GUI. I'll be back with you once I've loaded up. This is, very strange. Okay, so, continuing with that, I've logged back onto my account after that strange thing. That false report right there. But it's fine, because, you know, I didn't get banned for it, which, if I did, they would be contacting the support. This is going to be my temporary shop for this video, because if you didn't know, last video, my game kind of corrupted halfway through. It just sort of crashed, and we lost everything, and I haven't had the time to be rebuilding it yet. As you can see, I didn't log on till, like, you know, 8 o'clock or whatever, so, yeah. I've got to do this video kind of quick, because my battery is now very low. 1 second. Okay, there we go, that's better. So we're gonna start with the buttons. So I've got my developer version of my current game here. It's very basic at the moment, I'm still working on it. But basically, we're gonna start with, let me find the shop, here we go. Upgrade shop. We're gonna start by making like a little pad here. Be a square or a circle, it doesn't matter. And it's gonna have, I'll tell you what. Is that this? Okay, yeah. It's gonna be just a simple thing which we're gonna click on. So all we've got to do to start making this is go to par up in home and add in the cylinder. Press F to, you know, go straight up to it. And sorry, I know I don't explain these videos very well. It's just Roblox isn't exactly my best, you know, thing. But I'll try my best. Then go to your select tool, so then we'll be able to actually grab it. By the looks of it, my Roblox Studios just crashed again. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me anymore. Oh, there we go, it's back, never mind. So yeah, obviously it's my current temporary shop. Next we're going to rotate it up like that. We're going to move it up, scale it down to make it relatively flat. We can just basically make this a little bit bigger, because we're going to need to. You know, you can make this whatever colour you want. I'm going to make mine red. Or maybe actually not green, because yeah, mine like a pinky red. Then I'm going to drag it, kind of like that. This will be in front of, like, you know, your door or whatever, in front of your shop. And boom, that's our pad done. This we can call open upgrades, or we'll call it open shop, I guess. Next, you're going to go to start a GUI, right click. Actually, no, don't right click. Click this little add. This is the thing that crashed my game last time. Hopefully, it doesn't do that this time. Come on. There we go, I actually did it, and add in a screen GUI, and we're going to call this shop GUI. Which, as you can see over here, I've got one over here, although this one's just called upgrade shop. Next, what we're going to do, obviously, we're going to now create an open upgrade shop. Actually, no, we can't, because I just looked at that. We have to create 2 frames first. So what I'll do is I'm going to make this shop visible, so I can show you what we're going to aim for this video. It's not going to be perfect, but something like this, like that. Oh, we're not going to have the upgrade in it, 'cause we're going to do that in another video. But we'll basically have, hang on, imagine it without this. So basically, by the end of this video, we'll have something that looks a bit like that. This. You can scroll it. It's not perfect 'cause it kind of goes over the bar, but we're going to fix that in a future video. For now, I just want to get the base thing done. So, we're going to start by making a frame, which I got here. So, add in to your shop GUI a frame, and just call this, frame. I just leave it as frame, because we don't really need to name that anything. Obviously, you're going to want to probably get your properties for this, not going to lie. And then where it says size, you want to make that scale 0.1, offset 0, and with the X, and same with this, 0.1 and then offset 0. So you might actually get away with, yeah, no, you need that at least 0.1. And then position, all we need to worry about is making sure there's no offset. Apart from that, we don't need to worry about that. So we're going to adjust that. So make that as big as you want the shop to be. Obviously, if you're on a mobile, I don't suggest making it like this. But, you know, if you're going to have multiple things, it's fine. I guess you could do that, or, you know, do that. Do it however you want to do it. And I'm just going to position mine center of the screen, which is... don't really know. I'll go over to properties, and where it says position, I'm going to make this 0, 0. That puts it there, and then I'm probably going to move mine. I know, I'd probably just put mine there. And then I'm going to make this a blue colour, so you can go over to your properties tab. This is background colour over here. You can click on this and set it to whatever you want. I'm going to set mine like a bluey colour, like that. And now that we've done that, next obviously we're going to want this close button, which I've got as an example here. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do this. Honestly, this way is probably gonna be best. Yeah. So what I recommend doing is, to your frame, I recommend you add in a text button, which is going to be our close. You can get rid of that now. So right click, rename and close. We can't get rid of this now because once again we're going to change our offset and everything. No, offset 0, offset 0, 0.1. The 0.1 is just so we can actually grab hold of it to scale it. I'm just going to actually drag that in as much as I can. And this can be our little close button. This can be in the corner here. Next, I reckon we're gonna need, you know what? This doesn't have any offset, no. Does it? Okay, good. Yeah, we can just call this close and then, yeah, sorry, I'm just doing a bit of thinking. I'm thinking what would look better. Because I don't actually script any of my videos, I just do it all as I go along. We're gonna call this X, and then we'll make this white because white looks quite good. So where it says source sans, I'm gonna make it sans bold, and click on text scaled, and boom, instantly best text. Next, I'm gonna add in a title, so I'm gonna add in a text label. Also, with the close button, you may just want to decide to say get rid of the border size pixel because it doesn't look very good. I'm not gonna lie. You might just want to reposition and mess around with that. It's just, it's quite annoying with this. The close button, trying to get it perfect. But the best way you can do this is if you go to properties where it says position. If you was to make the scale, 0, here and there, all you'd then have to do is if you make that 1, it's the other side. So then just mess around with this till you get the right one. 0.9, ooh, just a little bit more than that. Where was it? Here, maybe 0.88, 0.89, 0.9, 0.899. There you go, mine's 0.899, that looks good for me. I like that. And like I say, you just mess around with these till you get it how you want it to be. Next, we're going to make a text label, which I'm actually going to keep a background because I think that would look pretty nice. Yeah, that would do. And this is just going to say your text. So in our case, we just need this to say shop. When I can find, here it is. Say shop. Text scaled, and we'll make it white. That's the stroke color, not the color. Whoops. There we go. Make it bold again. You can get all sorts of different fonts here. It's gonna go bold because it looks quite decent. Next, I'm gonna get rid of the border, and boom. It isn't a great, but this is my shop. You can do your own. Next up, we are going to. That is everything for now. So we need to make a script. But next we need to do the scrolling frame, which is slightly different. So yeah, all we need to do for now is just make the frame. So go to your scrolling GUI and add in a scrolling frame. And then we'll call this, what's it called in this one? Just scrolling frame, just leave it as it is. We don't need to add anything to this just yet. Make it, we want it like this, but to be just under all that, because otherwise we encounter some problems. Next, I'm going to make the background transparency 1. And then that's basically that done. The only thing we need to do now is obviously change all the offsets, so we have 0 offset on everything. Obviously that will ruin our size. I should have done that first, but then we just rescale it after making it 0.1. What the offset does, by the way, is it squishes it all down, so you don't get any weird resolution. Whoops, I made a mistake, because we haven't actually done that with the text label. We're going to be having like a master frame kind of thing, which I didn't have in my original project, but we're going to need. So you can see, obviously, that all goes together well, and actually, we don't need that. Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. Awesome. So that's basically all we need to do for that. Now we're going to be adding in a local script into our shop GUI. And I'm going to open that up in here. I'll call this open shop 1. And I've got the thing here. I'm actually going to close this because we're not going to need properties, I don't think, for the rest of the entire video. And the script is as simple as this here. This may look a bit complicated, but it's not that much complicated. Okay, right. So the way we're going to need to do it is first. I've actually opened all these. Whoops. Go over to replicate storage, and we're going to be adding a remote event. I know, how intriguing. And this is going to be called Open Shop 1. And then in here we'll say game.replicated storage.open.shop1.onClient event connect, so function. So we're basically just now saying once open shop 1 is fired, we're gonna call a function, and in this function we're gonna say I think it's just as simple as so script, this is what will open it all. So script dot parent dot we'll do scrolling frame dot visible equals true. Is that as simple as what I've been doing? Oh, equals equals not script dot parent dot scrolling frame dot visible. So what this is saying is every time this event's called, it's going to make the visibility to our scrolling frame over here to the opposite of what it was before. So say it was not visible, it will make it visible. If it is, it won't. If that makes sense. Next, we'll do script.parent.frame.visible equals not script.parent.frame.visible. Exact same concept. And that's literally all we need to do for that script here. Next, we're going to do our close script in here. So once again, add in a local script, which I will load up here. This one is not too bad, because this one's very simple. All this is game.mouse. No, it's not. It's script. Yeah, okay, that's it. Script.parent.mouse one button click connect function script.parent.visit. Okay, so just do script.parent.parent.visible equals false. And that'll basically just close the frame. So, yeah. Hit. I think they'll close the frame only, I'm not gonna lie, but... I don't know, we don't need that in there. So do script.parent.parent.visible equals false, and also do script.parent.parent.parent.scrolling frame.visible equals false as well. And that should also be good for that. That's basically everything in the shop GUI we need to do for now. Next, obviously, we need to actually be able to open up our script. We've got that. To do that, we're gonna need a. Hang on, where would that script be? Server script services. Here, we're gonna need to go to server script services, which is here, and add in a normal script. Open. We'll call this open shop 1. And in this, load it up here as well. So it's a bit more complicated, so what I'll do is I will... you lot can start copying this if you want. But we'll start with local debounce equals false. Debounce is used as like, I guess you could say kind of, what do they call it? Barrier, like, not barrier, but cooldown, that's it. Game.workspace, because we want to access the workspace. And then we're gonna do open shop because that's our part. Touched connect function hit. That's gonna be our like argument kind of thing. So that's the player. The same whenever the player touches whenever the player touches the part, we'll start a function, which will be if not debounce, then debounce equals true if if game.players get player from character hits dot parent. Honestly, I don't really know too much about what any of this means, not gonna lie. Then we'll say game dot replicated storage dot show open shop one fire client game brackets game dot players get player from character hit dot parent. Then we'll do end, and then we do wait 2 seconds, and we'll do debounce equals false. And that is that. So now we should have a working shop, view, properties, set this false. The visibility to false, then we can test it. Which I'm going to have to do this way. So, this should work. If it doesn't, then I'm going to do a video on assets. But that's going to be relatively hard, to be fair. Just simply because it's like everyone's going to have different stuff. So I'll kind of show how we're going to do that. I'm going to be using Photoshop for that video, but you lot can use whatever you want, and I'll link my assets. But anyway, yeah, that's that, not this. So anyway, as we slowly run over here, I click the rebirth button and nothing works, which is good. So obviously we don't want it to. Let's just once again check our orbs work, which they do. Right, we step on here, it opens the shop, we close it, and it closes it. Obviously there we go, it's not the best. So that all works, which is brilliant. So we're going to stop that. And then there'll just be one more thing left for us to do. Which is to go over to, we can close all that. Open shop, home, and just anchor it. Then awesome, that's this done. I'm gonna file and then publish. Awesome, so thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and bye. See you in the next one.